This is Housing News 360. The headlines: Federal government invests 150 billion naira in real estate fund. 1 dies, 3 injured in Lagos building collapse. Nigeria's real estate to its $2.25 trillion by 2025. From the foreign scene, how did Los Angeles wildfire affect the housing market? The federal government of Nigeria, through the Ministry of Finance Incorporated, has fully subscribed to the series issuance of 150 billion naira for the Real Estate Investment Fund. In a recent statement, it was revealed that the full subscription to the series fund underscores the federal government's role as the sponsor while empowering the private sector to lead the implementation and management of the initiative. The Ministry of Finance Incorporated Real Estate Investment Fund is an initiative of President Bola Tinubu's vision, championed by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, to improve home ownership and spur inclusive economic development. By seeding the fund with 150 billion naira, the federal government has laid a strong foundation for the Ministry of Finance Incorporated Real Estate Investment success, ensuring its sustainability and long-term impact under the stewardship of private sector expertise. The federal government is courting global investors to address Nigeria's housing deficit and tap into a real estate market projected to reach $2.25 trillion by the end of 2025. The Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Musa Dangiwa, made this appeal during a panel at the Saudi Arabia Real Estate Forum on January 27, 2025. The forum, themed Balance and Innovation in the Real Estate Landscape, also featured panelists like Abdullahi Al-Atiyah, Minister of Municipality, Qatar, and Dr. Abdullahi Muthalib, Minister of Construction, Housing and Infrastructure, Maldives. Dangiwa urged international investors to explore Nigeria's real estate sector, particularly through the renewed Hope Cities and Estates program. 1 died while 3 others were injured after a building collapsed in the Lekki area of Lagos State on Tuesday. The building, which was under construction, reportedly caved in and fell on some persons suspected to be workers at the site. However, the Lagos State Fire Service spokesperson pointed out that an investigation had begun to unravel the cause of the building collapse. Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangiwa, has urged foreign investors to seize the vast opportunities within Nigeria's housing sector, particularly through the federal government's renewed Hope Cities and Estates program. This was according to a statement on Tuesday by the Special Assistant Media and Strategy to the Minister, Mark Chise, who quoted the minister to have stated this in an address at the Saudi Real Estate Forum. According to the statement, during a panel discussion, Dangiwa highlighted the significant growth prospects in Nigeria's real estate market, citing the country's ongoing housing deficit. However, Nigeria's real estate sector contributed around 5.2% to the nation's GDP in 2024 and will increase in market volume to $2.25 trillion by the end of 2025. Housing prices are likely to rise 3 to 4% next fiscal year on high base effect and better supply, according to India Ratings and the research. The rating agency expects the housing price rise to taper in the 2025 to 2026 financial year. India Ratings, however, expect property prices to increase 5 to 6% year-on-year in 2024 to 2025 fiscal year, then moderate to 3 to 4% year-on-year for 2025 to 2026 due to base effect and new launches. Prices surged 21% year-on-year in 2023 to 2024, with old stock cleared and existing inventory largely liquidated. India Ratings, however, have maintained a neutral outlook for the residential real estate sector for the next fiscal year. From the foreign scene, high winds and dry conditions have led to some of the most destructive fires in Los Angeles history. A series of wildfires erupted on January 7, 2025 and have since scorched over 57,000 acres and more than 16,200 structures, according to the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection website. The devastation has had a significant impact on the region's housing market, displacing residents, and based on a new report from the Realtor Economic Research Team, putting more than 40 billion of real estate value at risk.
Visit Housing TV Africa on YouTube and click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Housing TV Africa to stay updated on latest happenings in Nigeria's housing sector. Follow our social media pages, like and share our posts on Facebook, Housing TV Africa, on Twitter, Housing TV Africa, Instagram, Housing TV Africa. Join the conversation and keep up with latest housing updates.
Housing TV Africa, your first in housing development broadcasting.